This is the newlywed game. How well do you know your bride-to-be? And also, how well does your bride-to-be know you? I'm Maggie McAdams. This is James Blair. James, can you please state the first, middle, and last name of your bride-to-be?
Brittany Marie Brooks.
Good job. That's great. And when was she born?
What's
her
that?
birthday?
What's her birthday? June 17th, 1989.
And your birthday?
March 28th, 1991.
Good. Okay. Dear James, what day did you first meet Brittany and where?
It was March 3rd, 2013, in a parking garage at Victoria Place for word prayer.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, that's when I first saw her. We first met, in her apartment 62 at Victoria Place.
Okay. And then from there, where was your first date?
So our first date was that Friday. It was the 8th. And the Love Machine set it up. So Brittany planned the whole thing. And she picked me up at my apartment. And we went back to her apartment. And we made pizza and talked.
And from there, what was your first impression of Brittany?
My first impression? That's a good question. She was way out of my league. And so I went home and I was telling my roommates about it. And I was it went really well, but I don't really know if I'll get a second date. I felt like she was just gorgeous, and I was just me. And so and she was just everything that I wanted. She was a return missionary. She was great and fun and liked to laugh, and we had a great time together. And then it just took off from there though.
Uh-huh. And what do you think her first impression of you was?
What do I think her first impression of me was? Or what do I know her first impression of me was?
Oh, no, sure.
What do I know? Well, I think, and I know that she thought I was pretty fun. She thought I was a little weird. I talked about strange things on our first date, like microwaves and mixers. And she put the moves on from the get-go. And so I felt like she was really interested, yeah.
Good. Okay. Where was your first kiss?
Our first kiss was on the doorstep of Victoria Place, of her apartment. It's very original, yeah.
Right? Who said, "I love you" first?
That was me.
Where was it?
It was in the expedition, my parents' expedition. We were kind of in the middle of an argument at the time. It was the worst timing possible. It was early May. And then I said it again in a more appropriate setting when we were camping in Santa Cruz.
Awesome. Okay, what is your most commonly used phrase?
Between the two of us? Or mine?
Yours and then the two of you.
I don't know if we have one between the two of us. Mine is definitely interesting.
Interesting.
Yep.
That's so true. Okay. Who is her celebrity crush?
Her celebrity crush? I have no idea. That's a good question. Her celebrity crush? I don't know. I haven't a clue.
All right. Yours?
Mine? I don't know celebrities. I'm really lame.
All right. That will maybe be an easy answer then. Trick question.
Seriously.
Awesome. Okay. What is the best meal she has ever cooked for you?
Oh my gosh, this is a hard one. Because every meal she makes is phenomenal. The best meal she's made, oh gosh, there's been so many. I think the best meal that she's made, it came with the setting. So I was taking a stats test and I was kind of stressed about it.
Mm-hmm.
And so she made me a brain food dinner, and she made salmon, teriyaki salmon, and some rice and quinoa, and she made chia seed and banana pudding for dessert. It was just really good and really thoughtful because it was all food to make me smarter.
Wait, last night, that one?
No, it wasn't last night. This was
Okay.
It was kind of a repeat of last night, but it was
oh, nice.
a few months ago during finals last semester. That was really good.
Salmon.
I don't know, because that's one of the best.
Well, maybe
Let's stick with
then
that one.
you can think of the worst meal she has ever cooked for you.
The worst meal she's ever cooked. So we tried to make a homemade Alfredo sauce one time.
This one is easier.
This one's easier. Yeah, well, because there's only been one that was bad. But she tried to make homemade Alfredo sauce one time, and I don't know what happened, but it turned into like a salty disaster. And it was just like no good. And so we each like tasted it once, and then we threw it away. And I can't remember if we went out to eat that night or what we decided to do. But it was, yeah, that was definitely
That is
lower on the totem pole.
funny. Okay. What is her favorite thing about you?
Her favorite thing about me, like physical or non-physical? Favorite thing about me, I would say, I don't know. Like I think she appreciates my honesty.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what she would say.
Okay, and then physical. Yeah, go for it.
Physical, I don't know. That's like a hard thing to say. We'll say my smile.
Good answer. What is the last thing she does before she goes to bed?
Sends me a text.
Oh, nice. And what's the last thing you do before you go to bed?
Pray.
Jesus before Brittany. It's fine.
No, and I'm sure she prays too. I mean, I always text her back. I normally am up a little bit later, like writing in my journal. So she'd probably say writing in my journal.
Oh, that's adorable. Okay, great. All right. If you could throw out one item of her clothing, what would it be?
I don't know. I love all Brittany's clothes. If I could throw out one item of her clothing. That's a really hard question. There's never been anything she's worn that I haven't liked. And that's like an honest
Maybe like her jammies.
Even like her pajamas are great. I don't even know. Like that's a hard question.
Maybe her.
I don't know clothing.
You love it all.
I do. Like even her socks. I can't even think. Like
Even a trick question. There you go.
yeah.
Well, here's
Seriously, and I wish I had an answer to that, but I don't. Like I really don't.
fine. If she were to throw out one piece of your clothing, what would it be?
Well, she's already like helped me cleanse my wardrobe a little bit. She'd probably get rid of my socks. All my white socks, like these ones.
Let's have a little. Oh yeah.
Oh,
yeah, those need to go.
Those ones.
All right. Which song are you both mega good at on the Wii game called Just Dance?
Well, she's mega good at all of them, and I'm mega bad at all of them. So, but if we were to have one that we were both good at, it'd probably be "That's What Makes You Beautiful," One Direction.
That's the right answer.
That is the right answer. I know. I know it's the right answer.
Okay.
But she's great at it, and that's the only one that I can even like in my mind when I hear that song. I think of the Wii dance. Like I've done it enough times that I can like think of the dance.
I know, and when we all think of that song, we all think of you guys doing it together and nailing it.
Yeah.
All right. Next question. What would you say is your favorite thing about her?
My favorite thing about her. There's like a million things. I think my favorite thing about Brittany is just like, I feel like she's very compassionate and very caring about other people. And it's not just me, like I see it in the way that she cares about like her students as a student teacher, and the way that she cares about her roommates and her family and my family. And she's always trying to do the right thing that's going to help everybody out. And I love that about her.
Well, that's great. I doubt she's going to get that one right. Okay. What is the nicest thing she has ever done for you?
The nicest thing she's ever done. Decided to marry me.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
What about you for her? What is the nicest thing you've done for her?
Oh, nicest thing I've done for her. I don't know, it's a hard question. Because I think there's like some little like trivial things that I do. I think like being honest with her has been a big part of like our relationship and where we're at now. But that's kind of like a heavier thing. But like I think kind of like a lighter thing. There've been a few times where she's had like a rough day and I've like made dinner or like taken her food up on campus when she's been hungry, things like that. It tends to revolve around food.
Food is so important. Okay. If you were a superhero, which one would you be?
Oh, if I was a superhero, which one would it be? I would be Batman for sure.
Good. All right. What are the wedding colors?
What are the wedding colors?
Mhm.
Peach and gray.
Peach and gray.
Mm-hmm.
What is Brittany's favorite color?
Brittany's not a favorite color type of person, but I would think she would say yellow.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What's
I
your
might be
favorite?
really off. My
What's your
favorite color? BYU blue.
Wow.
Yeah, it's very specific.
Very specific. Okay. What's Brittany's shoe size?
6.
Okay. Who's Brittany's favorite roommate?
Megan McAdams.
And what day are you getting married?
May 10th,
How
2014.
many? 2014. How many days away is that?
52.
And how many children does Brittany want to have?
Good question. Like 5-ish.
Like 5?
Ish, yeah.
Okay. And on Saturday, sorry, going back, when Brittany sees this, how many days
What we have?
will we have
Let's
left
see,
for the wedding?
today's Wednesday. Oh gosh, 51, 50, 49.
Yes. Good.
Yeah.
And what's Brittany's mom's name?
Elisa Pierce.
Good job. Okay, well, that's the most important things that we need to know about our newlyweds. Thank you for participating today, James.
You're welcome.
And stay tuned for the wedding of the year. Any last comments to Brittany?
I love you.
Nailed it.